Learning online is a different experience to being in a classroom. It requires a slightly different set of skills from you as a learner. But learning online can be just as rewarding as being on campus. These 8 pointers will help you get the most out of your online learning. Firstly, try and create a dedicated study space. While this space can be hard to find at home, you don't need to have a whole room set aside. Instead, identify an area where you can sit and work. Some students are lucky enough to have a desk, but if you don't, any surface where you can sit comfortably with your laptop and your notes is good enough. But do try and use the same space each time you sit down to study. It's easier to recall information if you're in the same place where you first learned it. So having a dedicated space at home can make your learning more effective. You should also try and remove any distractions from the space, and if possible, make it separate from your bed or your sofa. A clear distinction between where you study and where you take your breaks can really help you focus. Secondly, schedule time to study on your calendar. I have a whole video on managing your time, but this is more important than ever when you're learning online. Make sure you block out time that works best for you to study and then keep to this schedule. You can help to stick to that schedule by keeping yourself accountable. In a traditional classroom setting, you'll often receive verbal or visual reminders of an assignment's upcoming due date. But without a professor actively reminding you, it's up to you to make sure you've allotted enough time to complete the work so you're not starting the assignment the day before it's due. You could try working with a classmate, or maybe tell your friends or partner about what you want to achieve each week so that they can help keep you on track. You could consider posting your achievements on social media, or try blogging about your work. Having a community and a support network of friends and family to cheer you along makes a world of difference. Make sure you actively take notes. Because all your materials are online, it's tempting to think that you don't need to keep notes. But keeping notes isn't just a way of recording information. It's also a way of helping you learn and retain information. So grab a notebook or open your note-taking app and jot down some things while watching online lectures or doing your reading. Keep in contact. Your online modules are likely using discussion boards and some other online meetings to help keep the conversation going. Become an active member of these forums. There's a great deal to be learned from your classmates, and you can share your insights and your questions too. It's also a great way of keeping in touch with people from your course and ensuring that you feel part of your degree. Do also keep in touch with your tutor, either through these discussion forums or via email. Stay focused during your study times. Do one task at a time. Turning off your emails or social media for an hour or so when you're engaging with lectures and online discussions can make it much easier to learn and retain information. Staying focused on one task means you'll absorb more information and complete assignments with greater productivity and ease than if you were trying to do many things at once. Don't forget to take breaks. When we're working in the classroom, we often take breaks. But when we're working from home, it can be tempting to work right through the day. But resting your brain after learning is critical to high performance. Taking regular breaks during the day keeps your mind fresh and is one of the easiest ways to ensure that you don't burn out. Step away from your laptop every hour or so and do something you enjoy, whether it's reading a chapter of a book, watching a little TV, or playing a game. Try to get out for a walk at least once a day if you're able to, and give yourself little things to look forward to at the end of each day. It's also important to have a clear cut-off point when you will finish studying for the day, and when that time comes, you should pack up your study materials so you can relax properly for the evening without your books staring at you. And finally, treat your online learning like face-to-face classes. I know things might feel rather different to how you might have imagined, but treating your online learning just as you would other ways of learning will help you to achieve your goals, will keep you focused, and will mean that you enjoy it a lot more. For more tips on studying at university, download or buy my Study Skills Student Guide from University of Westminster Press.